And in 2003, our hearts were warmed yet again by this father and son.
Now, what's the one thing we have to remember about the ocean?
It's not safe.
That's my boy.
My son was about 4, maybe 4 or 5, and I felt I hadn't seen him in at least a week and a half, if not 2 weeks, and I just felt so guilty, and I said, okay, well, I have my Saturday, we're going to go take a walk in the park.
Whoa, hold on, wait to cross.
And I spent the entire walk going, don't touch that, you're going to fall into the road, put that down.
Hold my fin.
Here I am, a good father with all the best of intentions, and I can't get out of my own way and do what I really need to do and connect with my child. And I thought, that's got to be a universal dilemma.
My dad says it's not safe.
Yes, the animators are known for pushing the boundaries, and in Cars, the audience was put firmly in the driving seat.
I have cameras hanging off the side of cars, under cars, actually right on the track with the cars roaring overhead, and create a really crazy dynamic sequence.
This is it. We're heading into the final lap.
John Lasseter's in love with racing, and he has his own race cars. Researches everything here, and so the animators got behind the wheels of those cars.
Queen's going inside.
Understand what it felt like to be on that track going 180 miles an hour. So I think all of that research ended up on the screen.
John really wanted to accurately depict what it feels like to be at a huge car race like that.
I am not coming in behind you again, old man.
When Toy Story came out, I was surprised how many people said, you know, I really thought that my toys came to life too. And I thought, wow, I wonder how many other things there are like that we all sort of believed in as a kid. And one of them, I knew that there were monsters in my closet. I remember trying to get to sleep, and the closet door would be open just a little bit, and you'd see the part of a shirt that, is that a shirt or a tentacle? And so that beginning of the film really came out of my own experience as a little kid.
In 2001, Pete Docter's pitch finally became Monsters, Inc.
Great. It's a nice shot. Okay. We have speed? Yeah. Okay. What is it about this machine? Why is this machine so interesting? Why has it been so influential? I'll give you my point of view on it. I remember reading a magazine article a long time ago, when I was 12 years old maybe, I think it was Scientific American, I'm not sure. And the article proposed to measure the efficiency of locomotion for lots of species on planet Earth, to see which species was the most efficient at getting from point A to point B. And they measured the kilocalories that each one expended. So they ranked them all, and I remember that the Condor won. The Condor was the most efficient at getting from point A to point B. And humankind, the crown of creation, came in with a rather unimpressive showing about a third of the way down the list. So that didn't look so great. But let me do this over again, because I'm just sure sort of can say this better. I remember reading an article when I was about 12 years old, I think it might have been in Scientific American, where they measured the efficiency of locomotion for all these species on planet Earth. How many kilocalories did they expend to get from point A to point B? And the Condor won, came in at the top of the list, surpassed everything else, and humans came in about a third of the way down the list, which was not such a great showing for the crown of creation. And but somebody there had the imagination to test the efficiency of a human riding a bicycle. Human riding a bicycle blew away the Condor, all the way off the top of the list. And it made a really big impression on me that we humans are tool builders, and that we can fashion tools that amplify these inherent abilities that we have to spectacular magnitudes. And so for me, a computer has always been a bicycle of the mind. Something that takes us far beyond our inherent abilities. And I think we're just at the early stages of this tool, very early stages. and we've come only a very short distance, and it's still in its formation, but already we've seen enormous changes. I think that's nothing compared to what's coming in the next 100 years.
In Program 6, we're going to look at some of the past predictions of why people have been so wrong about the future. And one of the notions is that today's vision of a standalone computer is just as limited as those past visions of it being only a number cruncher. What's the difference philosophically between a network machine and a standalone machine?
Let me answer that question in a slightly different way. There have been, if you look at why the majority of people have bought these things so far, there have been two real explosions that have propelled the industry forward. The first one really happened in 1977, and it was the spreadsheet.